Not to quote the Beatles, but I was looking for the long and winding road. Hello everybody and welcome to Motorcycle Vision. My name is Steve. We're driving around Upper Greenwood Lake, New Jersey today. It's a small little lake. It's a property. It's one of those property association things where it's a private lake, private beach, and it's in the 80s today, so it'd be really nice to be on that private beach, but okay. Instead, I choose to drive around wearing a helmet and a leather jacket because, yeah. We're up here today because I was looking for, not to quote the Beatles, but I was looking for the long and winding road. And believe me, this is the long and winding road. It's scenic. It's lakefront. It's wonderful. I'm practicing where the bike leans and you lean the other way. I think they call it counter steering, counter leaning, whatever. It's an interesting sensation I have to get used to, but I am. The mic wire's smacking me in the chin. Ouch. So up here, I don't know what the elevation is, but the elevation is such that it's about maybe 10 degrees colder than where I live. We're about 35, 40 miles away from where I actually live. But here, I mean, it's just so nice. There's like a breeze. I guess the temperature's in the low 80s, and the breeze is in the high 70s. It's just so nice. So I'm really enjoying this, because when I get off the mountain, the breeze won't quite be as nice as what it is right now. So I'm just enjoying every minute of it. I like these roads. I mean, look at these little curves and stuff. It's fantastic. Being up here brings back a lot of memories. I remember I used to walk my dog around here. We used to live up here all the time. Well, take that back. We used to live up here for the summers. And I used to walk my dog around here. I miss that pooch. So it's getting really overcast, and they said on the news, chance of showers. I really hope I get home before that happens, because I don't want to get rained on in the worst way. Not so much that I don't want to walk around wet. I don't want to walk around wet, but it's not so much I don't want to walk around wet, but I don't want to ride in the rain. I only did it once. It happened ironically when I was going for my motorcycle school, and during the class it stormed on us, and the teacher said, "Hey, it's gonna happen to you. You might as well get used to it now while you're in class." And it conducted the whole class. I don't remember ever being so wet in my life. I've gone swimming and not been that wet that long. Look at the lake. Anyway, yeah, because when you get home, I mean, when you go swimming, you come off, you dry off, and you're done. Your skin dries off. No, my clothes held it for the whole class. I'm like, oh, come on. Well, there's this trace of sun. That's a good sign. And here comes the traffic light. So you know what this means. Oh, we got lucky. I thought this meant I was going to have to edit out parts of the video where we just sit there. Just once I'd like to put it into second gear and not neutral. Just once. Okay, here comes a hell of a hill. This is like a 45-degree angle in parts. And they're like, yeah, I dare you not to go fast. Oh. And at the bottom of that hill, we'll be making a stop because I need gas. I think this bike gets 45 miles to the gallon. I put a gallon in it, and we're at 45. Luckily, with this kind of an incline, shouldn't be a problem. Okay, we're going faster than I'm comfortable with right now. I know people go hiking in these woods. No knocking at people who go hiking, but that's not for me. I don't know what's in there. Don't really want to find out. Don't want to get bitten up by mosquitoes. I really am not a hiking type person. I may not be the city mouse, but I'm definitely not that much of the country mouse either. Ooh-wee, this is like a roller coaster. I don't know if you can tell on camera what this is, but this is like, oh boy, this could be a Disney ride. Alright, I think it's actually the bike's engine that's taking the throttle here and slowing us down. So I'm just going to hold the throttle down and let it cruise a little. Ooh-wee, this could be a Disney ride. Alright, where are we? And left turn ahead. And the Disney ride ends. We're off the peak of the mountain. We're still on the mountain, but we're off the peak. I really love these roads up here. Okay, here we go. And at the base we'll find my gas station, where I'll spill gas all over myself, just like I'll always do. You'd think I'd learn how to do that by now. We'll get super unleaded. We'll give them the good stuff. Oh boy. Been a fun ride. And there's Luke Oil. It's my gas station. Anybody coming? Anybody gonna try and kill me? Okay, let's go in here for some go-go juice. And then we'll continue our program as scheduled. Let's bring it right to gas station guy and be nice about it. Almost forgot to reset. I used to buy gas for my first car here. Now it's like a trip down memory lane here. Okay, we're off again. So we've got some gas, we're full again, we're mobile again. Still in the heart of the village. And we're about to pass the lower lake. The lower lake's the cool lake. It's got, I think it's 5 miles. I know it crosses New York and it crosses New Jersey. And it's got places you can pull a boat into and you can get food to eat. Little sandbars, you can drop your anchor and go swimming. It's awesome. Hey, I got to do my hand signal. Wheels on the ground. Peace, brother. Here's the lower lake. Well, South Cove. To me, this is like the ultimate biker road. You know, it's by a lake, it's got lots of trees, curves, doesn't have wild, crazy traffic, but it is paved, and it's, for the most part, paved really nicely. It has the smell of cut grass. It's really beautiful. I mean, you just can enjoy the ride. You don't have to, not a high-tension ride or a pressure ride, something. It's just really a nice ride. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the video rolling all the way down to the dam, pull over at the dam, switch off, because at that point I'm going to start getting near the highway, so I'll put on some music, no more video. In my head right now, I was just going to say, the only thing in my head right now is McDonald's, and look what pops up, a sign, McDonald's 2 miles. And look, it's a sign, literally. Yeah, I gotta get a hobby. It's Friday. I can't have McDonald's on Fridays. It's not a religious thing. It's my wife's gonna say, we're gonna go out to eat. Well, if I have a high-cal meal at McDonald's, what am I gonna have when we go out to eat? So I gotta be a good boy. That sucks being a good boy. You know, it's almost like you can enjoy this ride and say nothing. It's just such a nice ride. Well, except for this portion, somebody clearly just laid down fresh fertilizer. Not so nice, that part, but the rest of it. So this is the big week. I'm going to take my bike to go get those LED lights that I keep talking about. I hope I don't regret this, but this is that big week. Can't wait for this pandemic thing to be over. I'm really getting tired of this pandemic thing. I want to be able to go into a restaurant. I want to be able to go into a movie theater, you know? Tired of wearing a face mask. I get it, you know. I get it. Doesn't mean I have to want to do it, you know. No, I didn't stutter. I said it the way I meant it. Doesn't mean I have to want to do it. I just do it. Boy, a year ago, I would have freaked out with fear doing exactly what I'm doing now. I can't believe right now I'm actually doing this and enjoying it. So I'm growing this YouTube channel. I don't know if this is like video 16, 17, I don't know what this is, but I'm still going. I do want to find out from people, is that a threatening horn or what? I do want to find out from people, how do you grow the channel now? So how do you go and get viewers and people to subscribe? I don't know how you do that. You know, I put in the tags, I make the videos as interesting as I can, I show, you know, the nicest looking vistas I can show, but I don't know how those people get like hundreds and thousands, and I have no idea how they do it. But for now, I'm content. I put it up there. Some of you are looking at it. I hope you're enjoying them. Feel free to leave me a comment and tell me if you are. Man-made lake. Man-made lake. Mostly for canoes, things like that, rowboats, that kind of stuff. It's mostly that. Used to be all trees and forests. They cut it down and built this. Here comes the name of whatever this lake is now called. It's called Monksville Reservoir. I can feel the bike is somewhere between 4th gear and 5th gear going, and whichever one I pick, it's not going to be pleased with. So I have no idea how they grow one of these channels. I also don't know, like, for every one channel that's a, like, smash hit, how many of them fell by the side. I don't know anything about that. I would like to find out. I'd be curious, like, how do you make one of these videos go viral? What would have to happen? I'd probably have to ride into something spectacular that was happening at the time. A fireworks show, you know, like something like that. I'd probably have to ride into something like that. Instead, I'll just drive you by a dam. See? That's the dam. I'm not going to pull over at the dam. I'm going to keep going. And maybe I'll find something spectacular to show you, and we'll turn that into a viral video. Most likely, I won't. But that's okay. The concept of this is still mind-boggling to me. The engine of a car with two wheels on it, and you just sit on top of it. And to reduce drag, we've eliminated the car part of it. The concept of it is ridiculous to me, but it's just so much fun. It's relaxing, I think, is what it is. And now, this is the fourth waterway, Wanakee Reservoir. I'd like to show it to you, but I'm not going to because I'll drive into a fence. Hopefully there'll be some kind of an opening and I'll look right and I'll show you what I can, as long as I can. So I read that when you're accelerating into a turn, there's a gyroscopic effect that keeps the bike upright. And I still tend to go into grab the clutch, because sometimes the curves around here are very sharp. And I don't feel like making a sharp turn powered. Here we go. Oh boy! Can't tell that, but that guy's shifting to the right. Okay, we got some opening here. Alright, I'm going to try and look to the right, give you a view of the reservoir. It looks like the reservoir is low. Surprising after all of the rain and storm we had, but there's the reservoir. Wanakee Reservoir, Ringwood, New Jersey. Handles a lot of the water for northern Jersey. That used to be a town? That used to be a town. And they flooded the town intentionally and built the reservoir. I mean, there was like a mine in there, general stores, and they flooded it out and turned a town into a reservoir. There was a graveyard or a cemetery in there. They had to move all the graves out to flood it like that. I mean, wow. I think that was all done in the 30s. Pre-World War II stuff. Depression era stuff. Looks like the sun's coming out again. Maybe we're not going to get rained on. Yay! Alright, I'm going to pull over when we get to the little shopping center in Ringwood. And that's where we'll say our goodbyes until next time. But that's not now. So I'd like to learn more about this analytics and how to grow the channel and things. You know, I've learned a lot about how you make videos and how you edit the videos. The sound quality, I've tried to improve it some. The video quality, I've upgraded the camera. I've learned how to ride the motorcycle. Yay! I'm curious. What would I do to make the channel grow? It's not so much that I'm after making millions of dollars and having thousands and thousands of subscribers, although that would be nice. I just want to learn. What do you do? How do you do it? I haven't got a clue, but I'm going to find out. The next great experiment. We'll see how we do. If I do it and we look back on this video, you'll know I succeeded. If I don't, we'll say, you never figured that one out. It's alright. I think my turn is coming up. Yep, there she is. My turn. This would be so nice if you didn't have to stop and start, but you do. but you do. Nice uphill, perfect. That's just how I wanted to stop. There was a time when I would have let everybody go. Anybody goes. There's a squirrel. We'll just wait. Okay, here goes. All right, guys. Thank you for joining. Subscribe, hit the bell, send me a comment. You know how to grow a channel? Give me a comment. I just want to learn how to do it. I hope you enjoyed today's ride. I will see you next time. Take care and bye-bye from Motorcycle Vision. Till next time.